हेलो एंड वेलकम टू अ पॉडकास्ट। मैं कार्तिक वेंकटरमन और मेरे साथ हैं मिस्टर निखिल सोनी। एंड
Hi everyone.
एंड आज हम बात
Hmm.
करने जा रहे हैं जीटी वर्सेस आरआर एलिमिनेटेड। जो भी जीतेगा सीधे फाइनल्स जाएगा एंड ऑफ कोर्स जो हारेगा वो घर जाएगा। तो दिस इज गोइंग टू बी अ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग मैच बिकॉज you have GT that have kind of remained at the top of the table or top two में पहुंच गए वो। आरआर जो नंबर 4 पे एंट्री मारी, उसने नंबर 3 को मार गिराया। अब वो नंबर 2 के साथ खेल रही है, तो इट्स गोइंग टू बी इंटरेस्टिंग दैट वे। इट्स ऑन द सेम ग्राउंड, न्यू चंडीगढ़, बट they are not mentioning the pitch number. But I will just remind you of all the games that have happened there, because there are a couple of games which were low scoring. I think there was probably one game that was low scoring. Yeah. So the first game of the season, which was played on March 31st, not of the season, but it was played very early on March 31st, was a low scoring affair with GT scoring 162 and Punjab chasing it on 19.1 overs. That apart, all the other matches have been high scoring. And in all the other matches, in fact, in all the matches except the last one, the team batting first lost, right? So there
Hmm.
was a 219 scored by SRH, which was chased down by Punjab in 18.5. There was there was one match which was not chased. There was a 254 scored by Punjab, which was not chased by LSD. Then there was a 222 scored by Punjab, which was chased by RR, and RR scored 243 runs. So the pattern that I see here is that only a 243 and a 254 have been defended. And even if people who remember the match, SRH match, had they batted a little sensibly, like especially Travis said, if he had waited to play off Archer's over, he exposed all his three stumps against Archer, especially when he was bowling his third over, you know, back to back. If he had just waited there, they were at a position where they could have chased down the runs based on the kind of batting they had. 132 in 10 overs was scored by them. I'm not saying about Ishan Kishan. Ishan Kishan also managed to score 31 runs playing the way he played, right? So, you know, that is a double-edged sword, right? You play the way you play, but you also can die playing that way. There are people who are
Hmm.
criticizing him for that. They are saying that, he could have been a little more patient, or maybe, but then, it's always going to be like that. So, anyways, it was still a very close game, I would say, even though there is a lot of distance that appears between both the scores, 196 and 243. But I feel that 243 was probably slightly above par and not very much above par. So, going into this game, any other details you want, Mr.
Yeah.
Nikhil?
How many games are chased and how many games are defended? You said I think two were defended and how many were chased?
Three. One,
And
one
three were
second. One,
chased, right?
two, three. Yeah, three were chased. The only scores that have
Okay.
been defended by have been above 240.
Two. I know. 254 and 243.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
There has been a pattern in the qualifiers so far, two matches. Both the In both the matches, the team winning the toss chose to chase and lost because the
Hmm.
team batting first had a player who played out of his skin to score the kind of runs that took them a little above par, or probably very much
Vaibhav
above par.
and
Partidar.
was it? Oh, Patidar also played on the same stadium, right?
No, 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 Dharamshala. But I'm saying pattern. The team winning
Okay.
the
Okay.
toss chose to chase
Hmm.
and lost the match
Okay.
in both
Okay.
the matches.
Got it. Got it. Ah. Okay. So yeah. See, honestly, like I remember RR's team, and I also think I know GT's team by now.
Hmm.
So honestly, GT for me, uh, should win, irrespective whether they are chasing or defending. The only thing is above Suryavanshi, depending on how much is he going to score. So even if
Mhm.
he scores at the run rate, sorry, not the run rate, the strike rate at of 200 is okay. But if he
Right.
goes around 300, then it's going to be crazy and it's very
And
difficult.
plays a longer innings
And plays a
because,
longer
yeah.
innings. Say,
Yeah.
till 30, it's still okay. 10 balls, 30.
Mm-hmm.
So that is still okay. But if he scores around 90 and everything, then it's going to be definitely, very difficult for somebody else to chase it down. Somebody has to play that kind of an innings.
Right.
Yeah. So that's what it is.
Got it. So your
So
bets are
for
on
me,
GT.
it is, yeah, it is GT for sure. And I'm again predicting a score of around 220
Mm-hmm.
uh, to be a par score. So 240 and above is going to be very difficult to chase.
Yeah.
And anything below 180 is going to be very, very easy to chase.
Got it. Got it.
So
Okay.
I know
So
it's
what?
a kind of 60 runs, but yeah, 200 to 220 is par, 220 to 240 is comfortable, 180 to 200 is a little easy. About 240, I think impossible, and less than 80, impossible to
Different.
defend. Yeah.
Okay. Now there is a little bit of pitch and conditions report that's come out. There is wind and there shouldn't be dew,
Oh,
and
okay.
grass is even and consistent, dry underneath. Pace bounce, nice carry, and no real spin will be similar. Since it's a used pitch, will it slow down is the question. So I think what they're saying is it's going to be the same pitch that was played or that was used on Wednesday. So do
Hmm.
you think what is the kind of effect that it has?
I think it's the same thing. It basically means a pata pitch, and so it's going to have an even bounce, and everything is going to remain the same.
I mean, but
So
what about it being a used pitch? How what kind of effect does a used pitch have on the you know the
yeah, I'm not
conditions
really
or
sure. I mean, used pitch. I mean, honestly, I'm not too sure what impact it can have on a used pitch. I'm not sure, but I really think the grass is even. It's dry underneath, so everything should be fine. I mean, the ball should come onto the bat, and we should have true bounce. No dew. That means no team is going to have a added advantage.
got it, got it. Okay, now let's go into the prediction phase, right? So I know you have predicted the winner, and you have also
Mm.
predicted the pass score and what is going to be defendable and what is not going to be defendable and everything. Now let's just make it a little interesting, right? A guessing game. Do you think Suryavanshi is going to play today? Play well today. When I say play well, I mean to say scoring anything above 50
Mm.
at a strike rate of around 300. Above 50, strike rate 300. A match changing innings, you can also put it that way.
Um, See, honestly, I'm not sure. I mean, it's just
It's
going to
a guessing
be,
game. Guessing game.
it's a guessing. Yeah, yeah. More than anything else, guessing. I think it all depends. I think it's going to be difficult for him
The bowlers
to
are going to be
go.
more challenging. You have Rabada, you have Siraj, you have Prasid Krishna, you have Holder, you
Yeah,
have
but I
Rashid
think
Khan.
that's the same team that Rajat Patidar took them away.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Like,
also true. Right.
so nothing, no, none of them worked, and he scored 93 of or 90, 93, 93 of 33 or something. So
But
when
still,
you
if you
have a
have to
Pata
guess,
pitch, I
what is
don't
your
think.
guess? You think
Yeah,
it's
yeah, I
going to be
don't
difficult
think.
for him?
Yeah, it's going to be difficult. I mean, for a young guy at a high stage. So I hope he does, but I think it might be difficult
Okay. Now
to perform consistently at
question.
such a high
Uh,
stage.
the next question is from both the teams. If you have to choose the players of the match, batsman, bowler, both. What is your guess? Let's start with Gujarat.
Rashid Khan for in the bowling,
Hmm.
and the Vaibhav Suryavanshi in batting for RR.
Hmm. Oh,
And who are the
you
batsmen?
do,
And
you- but you just said that it's going to be difficult for him, but you still think he is
for
going to be
whom?
the best player in.
Yeah, if you have to look out for someone, then he's the player to look out for sure.
No, no, your prediction of who you think is going to be the best player in today's match. Like if you had to, and if there was
If I
an
had to put my money on someone, then it would be Vaibhav Suryavanshi and Rashid Khan.
okay,
Hmm.
and the other side, batsman bowlers,
Who are the batsmen? I kind of forgot in GT.
Shubman Gill, Sai Sudarshan, Joss Butler, Tewatia, Washington Sundar, Holder.
Joss Butler in that case.
Okay,
For batting and bowlers.
bowlers you
Bowlers are
have.
Rashid Khan, right? I mean,
No, you already chose, but
from GT.
this side bowlers, it's
Ah,
Archer. You have
I'm
Archer.
sure it is.
It is Archer for you.
Archer. Yeah.
Okay, great, great. So,
Hmm.
just recapping all your predictions. Number one, GT, you believe very strongly is going to win this game. They probably, if they're batting first, going to score more than 220 or 230 runs and are going to be able to defend it. And of course, if they're chasing, they will be able to chase around 2 to 20 to 25 runs if that's put up on the board. And on the other hand, you believe that Vaibhav Suryavanshi may not have a great match, but you still, if you have to choose the best, you're choosing Vaibhav Suryavanshi and Archer for RR and Josh Butler and Rashid Khan for GT. That's very interesting, and let's see what happens. I'm going to wait till the toss is done so that we can give our last opinions before that. Um, I personally want RR to
Toss
win. That
wouldn't
is,
matter for me today.
it wouldn't.
So
Okay.
irrespective of who wins the toss, yeah.
Okay. That's great. But, let's
So my
still
last two
wait for the
matches also,
toss.
I thought toss would matter, that
Yeah.
the chasing team will win, but that
But
didn't
what do you
happen.
think the team winning the toss would do? Would they try to bat first or bowl first? Because both the innings that have happened so far in the
Mm,
quarters, right, in the playoffs,
mm,
have won by the team batting
mm.
first. But it's always a
Correct,
temptation to chase, right? Because
correct.
you
But
feel it's more in
yeah,
your
and what had
control.
happened was in both times, teams winning the toss had chosen to bowl. So
Yeah,
I
because
think this
it's
time
always
should choose to
chasing is
bat.
a tempting option, I feel.
I think they should choose to bat this time. But let's see. Any idea
Oh,
on the
there will
toss?
be a respin as the call isn't loud enough. Oh my God, this is the first time it's happening. Gill spins the coin, heads is the call, heads it is. But there is a confusion because the call wasn't loud enough. Heads called again, it is. RR bat first. So heads it is, and then GT won the toss and RR bat first, right? That's my
Okay,
assumption.
so they again choose to bowl.
Yeah. I have a
Okay.
feeling that that's going to go GT's way because something has to break here. The pattern, I feel.
Mm,
It will be
mm,
too much of a coincidence that three in a row toss wins, a team batting first wins. It feels a little too.
mm.
I
So my
mean,
final thing is that just wait for what Vaibhav Suryavanshi does. If he gets out cheaply, it is 100% GT. But if he
okay,
plays anything more than 50, then anybody's game. If he makes around 80, 90, are our strong team to win.
okay, wonderful. I am really looking forward to Vaibhav Suryavanshi. As a audience, would love to see him play well. And I would love him to repeat what Samson repeated for a World Cup, three back-to-back big half centuries, 80 plus, right? Which Samson did in the World Cup in the semi-final match before that and in the finals. So that is personally because I like the fact that he's doing so well. But let's see how it goes. Having said that, I have a
Okay.
feeling that GT might win today. This is my feeling, right? It's
Okay.
purely a feeling that I think GT might win today. Okay, on that note,
Okay.
we can finish the game. Enjoy your
Mm.
trip. Best of luck to you
Okay.
for your trip,
Thank you.
and hope this prediction of yours comes right. But if not, Suryavanshi to be blamed, right? We can't do anything if someone plays out of their skin and does something which is magical. The prediction breaks there, right? Same with
Mm.
Patidar. He did something which was magical. No one expected someone to score the way he scored.
कितना बोलता है.
Try to defend it.
Mm. Okay. Okay. Got
Defend
it.
your decisions.
I, I I'm I'm having a tunnel coming up, so before that, I think we
Yeah,
should
yeah, yeah.
end it.
So trying to defend your decision, ending it on that note. Bye. Take care.
Okay.